Looking back on your experience, what do you think are the things that you would have done differently when first moving here in America?
When first moving here in America, I could have done differently if I went back home if I don't like America. But the moment I came here, I said I found home too, and the Philippines become my second home. Now it's America is my first home because half of my life I spent it here already.
So you think you didn't make any wrong choices? You thought that you made the right steps
I make the
that you
right
took?
step that I took. It's right because I'm destined maybe to be here.
So,
It's destination, destiny.
And do you feel as if you're living the American dream right now, being in America?
I don't have American dream. American dream is doesn't
It's
exist.
nonsense. Yeah.
American dream is nonsense. It doesn't exist. American dream
How
is
would you
all
define the American dream?
American dream always connects with money.
Mm.
And when you come here in America, you're always thinking of money because you're gonna get work, you can sell it. And you thought American dream here is having a big house, a car, a good job. That's not American dream. You can achieve that also as a Filipino dream way back in the Philippines. If you're in the Philippines, you can have Filipino dream too. Having a house, a car, if you really know how to work it out.
So you think this terms actually just relates to having money or not?
Yes.
So it's both possible as long as you have money to achieve this dream or this greed. As
American
long as
dream
you
is
have money,
it's
so
just greed.
so it doesn't matter
Doesn't matter.
whether you're here or in the
I
Philippines.
don't have the they call the American dream.
And what are some positives and negatives about living in the Philippines or in the US?
Living in the Philippines, there's a lot of negative things here because there morality is number one, especially if you're a school teacher. You cannot do any immoralities or any public unpleasantness. You know, you cannot display public unpleasantness if you're a public figure in the Philippines because it's a different one. The same here with America. If you display unpleasantness in the public, you are doomed, especially if you're an official of the country. You will be doomed. Anywhere is doomed. It's the same thing.
And here in the US,
It's the same thing. You have to act accordingly to what is your moral values, your religious value. Religion is also tough here
so
because
rely on your instincts and
rely
your
on
ideals.
what you really know is good for everybody. Because I always say that if your right ends when the right of other begins.
Mm.
So if you're hurting somebody, it's no longer a right. Don't hurt. And the best thing is have sacrifice because when you have something to sacrifice, you can gain something
Mm.
in
And
return.
and what kind of did you gain something
Yeah,
from
sacrifice
your own
here is
experience?
sacrifice to have nothing.
And what are some examples that you gained from this experience?
I gained some friends that are really true friends.
Mm.
Yeah, when you sacrifice something, you get something in return. But when you sacrifice something, don't expect for anything in return. You do things, good things to others, don't expect anything in return.
Be grateful if someone
Helped you
if it
out.
returns to you,
Yeah.
but don't expect
Don't
when you
expect
do it.
anything.
Oh. And what have you learned from your experiences?
A lot.
From all those experiences
A
that
lot.
you came here?
I will not be a full-grown woman if I will not earn from
Reflect.
those
Yes.
extra.
What would you have done differently in the US? Nothing?
Same nothing. You have to live and live, help others.
Yeah,
If you can.
just as you said earlier, you're satisfied. You think
Yeah,
you
success is on the way you handle it.
Okay, thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for having an interview chat with me. It's
Thank
very
you too.
interesting. And, thank
You're
you very much.
welcome.